Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again. This time I'm doing my February TBR. And actually, I don't think I'm going to call it TBR because, again, like I've always said, I'm a mood reader. So I'm going to say January, no, not January, February hopefuls. February hopefuls. Only because these are the books I hope to read in February. I'm going to be picking out my February TBR from my TBR jar. I created my TBR jar. Look. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, made it colorful to keep things interesting. So yeah, we're gonna be choosing some of the books I hope to read in February. I already read like one book already this in February, and that is Till Death by Busayo. It was in my 25 books that I want to read in 2025. I will get that video out soon, but this is on that list. So it came out end of January, so I just started it. So that's one book done. So yeah, one book's done on my February hopefuls, even though I didn't choose it, but I just wanted to read it. Another book that I've already started that I kind of have to read this month because I only have this month to read is Firstborn of the Sun by Marvelous Michael Hansen. This is the arc. I'm part of a arc. Isn't this? Look, yeah. There's only a few of this out in the world, by the way. I'm part of our ARC team, and out of the street team, sorry, out of the street team, she's got, I think there's 5 of us or 6 of us that we're doing like an ARC train. So the first person will read it, they've got a month to read it, and then pass it on to the next person, pass it on to the next person, pass it on to the next person. The last person gets to keep it, which I'm jealous because I would love to keep the ARC. But hopefully there's some new ARCs coming out for the book, so I might try and get one. But yeah, anyway, it's my turn to read the book. So I definitely need to read it. Guys, when it arrived in the post and I opened it, why is it this thick? It's so chunky. For what reason? I'm hoping it's because it's an uncorrected proof in the actual finished version isn't going to be this thick because this is big. But like, if it's really good, I don't think I'd mind it's this thick. So I don't know. So yeah, this is going to take up most of my reading for February. So I think for my February hopefuls, I'm going to pick out 3 books from this jar and focus on that. Then at least I've hit 5 books this month. If I finish Till Death, going to definitely finish Firstborn of the Sun, and then going to try to read the 3 hopefuls that I'm going to pick out from this jar, if that makes sense. First one. I don't know why I made it so thin. All I've wanted, all I've needed. I don't know, can you see it? My handwriting is bad, so don't judge me. I really don't know why I was so confused. I had to like proper dig through my bookshelf to find. I was confused. I was like, I don't know if I have this book. I don't know where this spot. It's all I've wanted, all I've needed by A.E. Valdez. I've had a book. I got this as a birthday gift a year ago, 2 years ago. I'm not sure. 2 years ago. So picking this up, the blurb says a proposal without love, a last-minute trip to the islands, and a job opportunity she can't pass up. Harlow Shaw moves halfway across the country, leaving everything she knows behind. She has trouble meeting people until a client literally crashes through the door. They become fast friends, and Harlow has no clue one meeting would create connections she never imagined. She lost herself in a last relationship, slowly disappearing into someone she barely recognized, and she craves so much more than becoming a partner that shrinks while others shine. A thriving business, a burnt cup of coffee, and a friendship he never saw coming. Arsene? The Conto has it all, or so people think. He's tired of the bachelor life. He isn't a people person, doesn't really gain much from being out in the social scene, but he meets a woman who brightens his day and his nights. Eventually, he realizes he doesn't want to live without her. He knows she has a past. He realizes that living it all behind is easier said than done, but can he let her go if she can't move forward? Sounds very interesting. Quite a lot of my mutuals have read this, so looking forward to it. Next book. I don't know why I made these so tiny. I saw it ends with, I was like, I have a Colin Hoover book. No, I don't. Never. The night ends with fire. I wish I'd written the name of the authors. The Night That Ends with Fire by KX Song. I have the Fairy Loot edition, which is stunning. Can't wait. It says Never Trust a Dragon. Oh, it's a dragon book. Three Kingdoms are at war, but Mylene's father refuses to answer the Imperial draft. Trapped by his opium addiction, he plans to sell Mylene for her dowry instead. But when she discovers that her husband-to-be is violent and ill-tempered, she decides to take matters into her own hands. The very next day, she disguises herself as a boy and enlists in her father's palace. Oh, it's giving Mulan. In the army, Mylene's hard work brings her recognition, friendship, and a growing closeness with Sky, a prince-turned-training partner. But as her kingdom barrels towards destruction, Mylene must decide who to trust. Sky, who inspires her loyalty and love, a sea dragon spirit with the power to grant her impossible magic, or an infuriating enemy prince who makes her question everything she once knew about her kingdom, her loyalty, and her own heart. Oh, lol. An epic fantasy retelling of Mulan. I literally just said it's given Mulan. So I'm actually excited to read it. Oh, and it says perfect for fans of The Poppy Walk, which I've read and I loved. Need to get to the rest of the series. And The Six Crimson Crane, which I absolutely love as well. So yeah, I'm excited. The last book is The City of Stardust. This is another Fairy Loot edition. Stunning. I love the cover. You see? The City of Stardust is by Georgia Summers. Curses are made to be broken. Oh, there's a cost to survival, Violet Everly. It is a must. It is just a matter of fine-tuning the price. For centuries, Everlys have seen their brightest and best disappear, taken as punishment for the crime no one remembers, for a purpose no one understands. Their tormentor is a woman named Penelope, who never ages, never grows sick, or never forgives a debt. 10 years ago, Violet Everly's mother left to break the curse, never returned. Now Violet must find her mother, or she will be taken in her place. Her hunt leads her into a seductive magical underwear of power-hungry scholars, fickle gods, and monsters bent on revenge, and into the path of Penelope's quiet assistant, Alexander, who she knows cannot be trusted, yet to whom she finds herself undeniably drawn. Tied to her very literal deadline, Violet will travel to the edge of the world to find her mother and the key to the City of Stardust, where the Everly story began. It's interesting. Those are the 3 books that I will be picking out from my TBR jar. My hopeful jars, but TBR jar sounds better said. My TBR jar. I hope I can read them, but the firstborn book is kind of scaring me a bit because it's just so thick. Like, this is daunting. I'm scared. And I'm a quick reader. I'd like to think I'm a fast reader, but I'm scared. We shall see at the end of the month if I stick with them or if I actually read them. I mean, I'll definitely be reading the first one because I have to. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.